Oh my god. Lots of cool stuff. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Hey, this is Rama from Creations Landscape Designs with Friendly Landscapes. I'm at OC Succulents. It's a Saturday morning. And I have a bunch of planters that I'm going to plant up for the inside of my home. And I'm going to take you on a tour of OC Succulents to show you all the good stuff they have. They have a lot of great succulents, very high quality, inexpensive pottery, and tons of really cool indoor appropriate plants. Now, I make videos about sustainable landscapes, drought-tolerant landscapes, California native, budget-friendly landscapes. So if you'd like to get more content in your feed, hit the red subscribe button down below. I'm also a residential landscape designer, so if you do need a landscape designer, I'd be happy to help you. So I'm going to turn this camera around and show you this place. So this is the area where they have a bunch of succulents. Oh, tons of awesome variety. I'm stoked. And then what they also have, which is really cool, is these potting sheds. So you can like buy a pot here or bring your own pot and then just buy plants here and then plant them up, which is perfect if you're doing like a Father's Day gift or whatever, or any sort of Mother's Day or whatever other kind of gift. So these are all their 4-inch succulents. They have a bunch of 2-inch in the front. And then their indoor appropriate plants are all here. They happen to be well stocked today. So these are a few of the containers I have to pot up. This is a skull kitty. Then you just kind of put whatever plant in here. A little plantable skull, which I'll probably just put a 2-inch succulent. This little kind of funky thing. And then this white standard pot. I have a few more of these that I'm going to be planting up as well. So I'm going to go pick some plants and get planting. So these are the plants I bought. I bought this fiddle leaf fig for the living room. These are going to go right here. These ones are going by the bedside table in this pot. And the rest of these are going to be for the other pots that I already have. I just love this one, so I'm going to have this in the center. These with these kind of sticking out, and then let me grab this out. It's gonna look dope. I thought in this skull planter I would also put one of these, kind of like Medusa, but we'll see. So I'm gonna use this potting shed area, plant it up, and show you what I've done. Alright, so I wanted to show you some of what I planted. This is kind of really interesting. I just put a succulent in here. I wanted something short, and I used white gravel because I thought that would be a nice contrast. In the kitty skull, I used the ivy, which will hopefully creep down, and instead of adding rocks, I used the blue moss. The kitty skull has a hint of kind of grayish bluish sort of. I just thought that would look really cool. And then the skulls, my inspiration for the skulls was Medusa. Now the only thing is this has now become heavy weighted, so I have to figure out how they're going to appropriately stand. We'll see. In this one, I just used this one plant with a combination of blue and green moss. In this planter, I used the ivy, the juncus, and this that I can't recall the name of. And then I used black moss in here. And then this one, I just used green moss with this kind of juncus. This is going to go at the bedside table. I have 2 of them. And I just used the white and the brown rocks. Another one of these here, these here. This Ficus lorata is going in a container that I have at home that I didn't bring with me. So that'll be cool. And then I bought a few more of these. that are going in the woolly pockets that I have in the kitchen. Just 3 of these, so that'll be really cool. And then I'll show you what it looks like once I get home and actually get in place. Now I do have one of these containers that's twice the size almost. And I'm loving this so much that I almost want to replicate it in the other one, but I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, so I've made it back home and I wanted to show you where I put some of the plants that I planted. So the skulls I put here, and I will link below in the description of the video where I bought these skulls. There's this one here, that one there. I had a Medusa feel when I did this. And then there's this cat skull, and the idea with the cat skull is that this ivy will eventually just trail down. And then these are just some other plants that I've already had. This one I planted today that I kind of left here. The fiddle leaf fig I put there. These ones were already here. This one I did like a month or 2 ago and it's doing really well. This one that I just planted today I put here, kind of to hold the coasters. And then there's these ones. There's a few by the windowsill that I've had for a while now. They're just dahlias. Then I have some dahlias here that look kind of interesting. And then here in the kitchen I have this pothos. As long as it ain't dead, it's good by me. So there's that pothos here that I like because it's trailing. And then I put these ones here today. And then in the bedroom, turn on the light here. I put this one here. I put this one here for now. I might end up getting something bigger. And then this one that I just planted today, I put here, one on either side of the bed. And then I have these dahlias, one on either side of the bed that I've had for a while. And then in the bathroom, because I figured I should have some plants there, I have this one that I've had in here for a while, and then also this that has been here for a while. Well, that's it with these plants. Of course, knowing me, I might get more over time. But again, now one thing I wanted to share in regards to this one here is I have a bigger version here where I just kind of keep the keys, and I've been debating on whether I want to plant this or not, so we'll see.